Diana, I want to present to you my first concept. What I want to do is create a really nice go-to area around the pool and make it look really, really attractive with new paving and new walling and things like that. But before we go and have a look at this design, let's have a look at what you've got at the moment which needs to be replaced. So obviously the decking, great outlooks down towards the pool, but the pool fencing is all non-compliant. It all needs replacing, it's all broken. The pitostrums along the boundaries, I really think they serve no purpose whatsoever. The retaining walls are all broken. I really don't like the tiling that's around the pool. The pool surface itself is okay. We can replaster that. The neighbour's garage wall, I really want to do something spectacular and nice on that wall. So you'll see in this design, I've got stonework on that, and then I've replicated that on the other side, opposite the garage there. All the planting really needs to go. It serves no purpose, and it really makes the pool unfunctional. The garage, look, the brick wall is okay. The garage door is okay. We can talk about widening all of this. That retaining wall in the red gum sleepers, well, that's all rotting out and needs replacing. So I can give you the option of replacing that with either treated pine or into a masonry wall. The shed I'd like to keep, and I'll talk about space a little bit later on. The roof structure is all okay, and here at the end of the property we need to replace that fence, and of course you have a sewer tie just to make things a little bit more complicated. So looking at your property at the moment, the outlook from the decking is obviously down onto, I guess, an abandoned area. The pitostrums on the sides immediate to the decking are good. The pitostrums that go around the pool and on the back fence are a disaster for that space. The brick path, I want to get rid of the brick path. I want to get rid of all the tiling that goes around the pool. I want to get rid of the agapanthus. There's just no space, and it really makes the pool unwelcoming. And I think if you're going to use the space, particularly as family or grandchildren or those kind of things, you need a little bit more room. The back fence is non-pool fence compliant. The retaining walls are all rotting out, so all of that needs to be replaced. Access to the garage, and we did talk about changing access to the garage to make it more user-friendly. Maybe we can curve this corner off and give you a much bigger space to be able to come in. The retaining walls inside the garage are all rotting out and need replacing anyway. The pitostrums, as I said, they serve no purpose. They really just make life inside that pool fenced area just more difficult, and we can do much better than that. So here is my first concept to you. So what I want to do is create a nice, light-filled, spacious environment. So looking out on the decking, we've got some nice feature walls on either side. You can see the stonework on the garage. You can see the stonework on the next door neighbour's garage. I want to be able to give you access to your garage without having to go through pool fencing, which means we sort of stretch that screen out to this new retaining wall. Along in front of the garage, so what I want to do is trim back the roof and build this wall up in front of the garage. Now this can be lightweight or masonry. It's a combination of vertical timbers, beautiful stone. You can see lighting all the way through here, so up down lights on the stonework and down lights on the timber work. Keep the planting really simple, very dramatic. I've just got the mother-in-law's tongue there. Paving, it's just a very light coloured concrete paver. So we could do these retaining walls back into a masonry structure. We could do them into a treated pine sleeper, and then coming through the garage on the right hand side there, I've shifted the equipment to the right, and I've given you stair access. As you can see, there's a little dividing wall just to try and hide the equipment and soften the sound down a bit from that. But we could, somewhere in that corner there, I'd like to talk to you about whether we can incorporate a shed. Or extend the garage out, because there is actually a small opportunity to do that. So looking at the pool from the house, it has a lot more appeal. You know, it has a draw card. You actually want to go and sit there. You want to go and use the pool. We retile it, we resurface it, and it becomes a far more enjoyable space. along with all the things that you have to do, which is make this area pool fence compliant anyway. So let me know what you think, and we'll go from there.